Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Friday Night Shit Chat podcast where we talk about random topics and drink some beers. I'll be your host this Friday night as well. Rather, your narrator and the DM for my co-host, Dan the Heartthrob.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back.
And Nico the Movie Master.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back.
So as the host, we decided to give them an extra layer of responsibility because we do so much when we host. And I got to pick this Friday night's beer as well. And we are drinking some Revolution Anti-Hero. A nice full-bodied hoppy beer on a Friday night. We are going to be picking up where we left off. Are you okay, Nico?
I'm good.
Man.
That first sip was so good.
Yeah, it usually is. We're going to be picking up where we left off last week in the one shot. So if you haven't checked out that episode, I recommend you go check out episode 17. And then come back to this one when you're all done over there, and we'll see how if these adventures survive the one shot or not. Moving forward, then I will be referring to Dan as Trekker and Nico as Ignis. Do you guys want to say anything before we get into it, or should we get right into it? You want to do a small recap, maybe? Or do you need it?
I just want to test something really quick. Hold on.
Sure.
Now it works. Well, we're not going to
Yeah,
we're not going to use it.
last week we were having a little bit of technical difficulties. So we should be back on track this week, I think.
Yeah, we're good.
Cool. Yeah, the soundboard wasn't working. The music wasn't working last week. So, but you got to hear our lovely voices front and center. So, it's... Oh, I feel like it's time to start now.
Oh,
It's just a little background music to start setting the tone.
Yes. But before that, is there anything you guys would like to say before we jump into it, or should we jump into it?
I mean, I guess we could do a quick little recap of last week's episode, just in case anybody's tuning in late. Which, if you didn't watch last week's episode, what are you doing? Go back, watch it, come back, and then watch this one, so you can see how me and Trekker triumphantly take down whomever it is that we're facing. The father, I guess.
Yeah, I keep speaking of your demise, so maybe one of you should step up and say that you're going to beat this thing, huh?
I mean, yeah, maybe.
Silence was perfect. I heard you, Nico. All right. Well, I mean, if you want to do like a small recap, you met our adventurers. They were on their way to investigate some disappearances of cargo ships and some wagons. And they were coming from the city of Waterdeep, which is very well known in the land of Faerun, and to many a D&D player alike, it is basically the capital city of Faerun. So they were coming from there. We got a little bit of backstory on each of their characters and some of what they've done in the past with each other, and then they pulled into the smelly town of Utsguth, where things were weird right off the bat. Everyone seemed to be a little standoffish. Things weren't seeming right. They did a little bit of investigating and poking and prodding around. Ultimately, though, once nighttime hit, things got super weird, and they found a trap door under a certain statue that they were investigating, and have made their way underneath Utsguth, and were confronted by fish-like beings, all ready to skin them alive. So, without further ado, Trekker, Ignis, you guys ready?
ready.
All right.
I'm ready.
So, I did the naughty DM thing, and I actually cut it in the middle of combat. Personally, as a DM, I don't like doing that. But with our technical difficulties last week, and just the size of this particular combat, I felt like it was a necessity to cut it off. So we are going to start at the top of round 3. Trekker, you are up. Oh, one more thing. I apologize. So typically in a bigger game and in person, I, as a DM, like to describe what happens. Like, that's kind of my job. But because we're in a smaller setting and I want Dan and Nico to participate in talking as well, why don't you guys describe to me how you guys attack? So instead of me describing it like I normally do, you guys describe your attacks against the enemies. Sound good?
Sounds good to
Sounds
me.
good.
Perfect. All right, now, without further ado, top of round 3. Trekker, you're up.
All right. Let's see.
That's a perfect muted switch.
Oh man. Shoot. I'm
Just
gonna have to
Yep, go ahead. No, go ahead.
move
No, go ahead.
back, yeah.
So,
And take these 3 attacks of opportunity.
so just to remind you, as since you were technically a rogue, right?
Yeah.
So,
Well, Ranger.
oh, you're a ranger. You're right.
Ranger
Sorry.
Gloomstalker.
Gloomstalker.
Yeah.
You're right. I'm sorry. So yeah. So what you can do, you're not gonna be able to make an attack, but if you don't want to take attacks of opportunities, you can action disengage, which means that you disengage from combat and can move freely without taking any attacks of opportunity. If you were a rogue, you can have bonus action disengage, and then we're still able to take your action to attack. However, you're a ranger, so you can't do that. So you can try to take 3 attacks of opportunity, or you can disengage and get out of there, but then you, again, won't be able to attack.
Okay. No, yeah, I think I will. Trekker realizes the mistake he made here as he is surrounded, and he looks around, kind of thinks about it, and decides to disengage.
Okay.
And move back over here.
Okay.
And
All
that's
right.
my turn.
Perfect. All right. That is the deep one's turn. So they actually will be able to make it to you guys.
Oh, Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Then these guys back here.
Hey, just so you know, I think it's showing your rolls again on the chat.
Is it?
Possibly. I don't know if this was from the last time. So I see spear attacks, rolling, all that good stuff.
Yeah, that is from last time. I haven't rolled anything just yet, but we'll find out right now. So we'll do. This one is going to attack Ignis with its spear. It will make two attacks with the spear. Does a 14 hit?
It does, and it also came up, sir.
It did?
Yeah.
Huh. I wonder why that did. Let me see. It says whisper rolls. What's up?
It's popping up for me. It's popping up for me. It says DM, GM, and it shows spear attack 10.
Yeah, 10 and 14.
14. Mm-hmm. And then it shows second. Oh, now it's showing.
Well, yeah, Oh, I know why. Hold on. Crap, talk about technical difficulties. Jeez. I think this is why. Dan, did you see that as well, by the way? Did that come up for you?
Yeah, it came up for me as well.
All right, cool. So let's try this now. Sorry, guys. Roll20 is not always easy to use. All right, let's try this now. right, tell me if you see this.
I didn't see any. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. I did.
That comes up still?
Mm-hmm.
Weird. Huh. All right, well, we'll just roll with it. That's fine. All right, so I don't remember what the other one was, but does a 10 hit?
Yes. If it meets, it beats, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, and then I am assuming 5 does not hit.
No.
Okay. That's gonna be. Oh, but the damage doesn't show up. Okay. Nice. Oh, it's gonna do this thing. Of course it is. Give me a second. One d8. Okay. 1d8. 3 damage. It's 1d8 plus 1.
3 damage?
Yep.
Okay, did that pop up as me taking... Oh, it did not pop up as me taking the damage. Why is that? I clicked enter. No, that's not what I meant. Okay, we're just gonna go. 87. There we go. All right.
Did that work?
I don't know.
Did a new one pop up for you? Yeah, it did. I don't know why it's doing that. Huh.
That's weird.
Yeah, it is weird. All right, well, let's roll with it. All right, so Trekker, does a 10 hit?
No.
Okay, and then one more. Does a 5 hit? I don't think it does. Weaklings. All right, so that's their move. They kind of bum rush you, Trekker, as you scurry back to Ignis. These 3 come up on you, and they wildly swing their spears at you. But you guys are, besides Ignis, you took a little bit of a jab to the shoulder as they start poking at you with their spears. That is their turn. So now it's her turn. Where's she at, though?
Who's her?
There she is. It's hard to discern sexes of these things, but all right. So she's. You see something that looks more like a. Instead of like the wild beasts that are in front of you, she looks a little bit more humanoid. But she's going to cast I don't know. Bless level 1 on the blade master behind her. So he is blessed. He's blessed with darkness. So what you see like a more humanoid looking creature walk up, and as she does, she kind of puts her hand out and like traces some sigils in the air, sigils and symbols that you've not seen before, and you see the figure behind her kind of bulk up and look more ready to rip you to shreds. And then immediately after that, this guy was going to take a bow attack against you. Ignis, he'll make the shot at you. And that's going to be +2. 14 hit.
It does.
Okay, so it's going to be a d6 +2, so 8 damage. As you're kind of watching the other figure move up and cast the sigils in the air, you feel an arrow just right in the side as you double over in pain. That's all he's going to do. Ignis, you're actually up.
1 second. So 87
Sure.
is 8, so 79, correct? All right. So I am. Okay, real quick question, DM.
Sure, what's up?
With this enemy in front of me,
Mhm.
if I were to cast, say, Chill Touch, would I be at disadvantage because it's not like at range? It's technically within melee.
That is correct. Yes.
No. And if I move away without disengaging, it's going to give him an attack of opportunity. Risk.
You would get 2. They would use their reaction to attack you. Yes.
All right. Well, I'm just going to have to. I think I'm going to have to do this at disadvantage. Okay, so let's. I'm going to go with Chill Touch.
Okay. Just go ahead.
Oh,
Yep, there you go. So
Where'd
yeah,
that
20,
roll? So,
24 definitely hits.
why did it roll these other dice with it? Is that supposed to?
So what did you roll? So it rolled 1d20 plus 8, and then it rolled the damage for you. 2d8.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, okay. It did it all together. I just didn't realize it was supposed
Yep.
to do that.
All right.
Okay.
So go ahead. You go ahead and describe what happens then.
So to the one in front of me, I have my loot out, which is my my focusing rod, and I strum a chord, and as it says here in the description, a ghostly skeletal hand pops up in the space between me and the creature, and it just like takes a swipe at the creature in front of me and does some necrotic damage.
Okay. Perfect.
And yeah, I think that ends my turn.
Did that one pop up for you too? What is
Yeah.
going on? Yeah. I'm trying to mess with this while you guys are taking your turn. Okay. So it is the champion's turn. So you see this guy kind of move forward, and he is just like the other one behind him. He is big and bulky as he moves toward you. It looks like he's ready to tear you to shreds as well. Let's try. Let's try this. I'm assuming that came up for you guys too. Ooh, that one.
I didn't
that
see
one
anything
did not.
come up.
Okay. So there's an issue with these guys, and I don't know what it is. That's fine. We should be able to work around it then. Okay. And then the one that looks ready to roll charges up as well. But that's their turn. They can't quite get to you, so Trekker, you're up.
Alrighty, I will realize that my bow is pretty much useless right now and kind of look around a little bit and then take half my movement to switch to my 2 short swords.
Okay.
And then I will attack the one directly in front of me.
Okay. Let's see a roll.
Ooh.
Nice. Yeah, 24 will hit for sure.
Alright.
Nice. 7 damage. Okay. All right. You can go ahead and describe how you do that as well.
And as I throw my bow right behind me, I'll drop down and pull out both of my short swords from their sheaths. And as my right one's coming up, I will swing it around behind me and stab him.
Nice.
And then I will use bonus action 2 weapon fighting to attack him again with my other short sword.
Excellent.
Okay. When you do 2 weapon fighting, if you don't have the feat, you just don't add the damage, the modifier damage. So it'll be a straight roll for
so
the
it'd
damage.
be a 1d6, right?
Yes, correct.
All right.
17 is going to hit.
So I'll roll the 1d6. Oh. 1 piercing damage.
All right. Yep.
And then, yeah, as I go up to attack him with my left one, my grip slips a little bit, but it does a little bit of piercing damage. And that's it for my turn.
All right. It's going to be their turn. So once again, it'll be Actually, the one that's in front of you is kind of annoyed that you stabbed it, so he's gonna. These two, the two on the left, are gonna stab at you, Trekker, and then the one in front of you, Ignis, is gonna stab at you.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Starting with Ignis. Perform a spear attack. Two-handed. 7 hit.
7 does not.
Okay. And then 2 against Trekker. Ooh, oh, that's a crit.
Uh-oh.
17 and a 23 for a crit.
They both hit.
Ouch. Okay. So that's going to be... Is this going to work now? Nope. Okay. So the non-crit attack is going to be a 2. Oh, 3. It's +1. I'm sorry. So a 3 damage. As he you see the one in front of Ignis miss, and as you kind of look back to your the one that's engaged with you in the front, he sticks you in the arm a little bit. But then the one, as you're kind of reeling back from that, the one on next to him takes his spear and just jams it in your chest as you feel the pain of the spear piercing your skin, and that's going to be 10 damage.
Hmm.
All right, that's their turn. All right, she is going to move up behind the 2 bigger guys, and she is going to cast. What is she going to cast here? Level 2. Okay, did you guys see that?
No.
Okay, so every token is working, but theirs. Okay, got it. Good to know. All right, so choose a human that you can see within range. I'll make it random. I'll roll a d2. Ignis, you're 1, and Trekker, you're 2. Where's my advanced roller here? D2. It's gonna be a 2. So Trekker, a 2.
Oof.
Alright, so choose a human that you can see within range. The target must succeed in a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration.
Oh man, alright.
So con save. It's an easier save, but go ahead. Or I'm sorry, not con. Excuse me. Wisdom save. My fault. So go you know where to find your saves in your character. Oh yeah, you pass.
Easy.
So you
Nice.
as you're kind of reeling back from that spear in the chest, you start to feel like an energy that you can't see trying to hold you in place. And as you see the priestess once again, she's writing symbols in the air, and you kind of like shift around in your position, and it's not able. The spell isn't able to take effect on you. So that's her turn. Now it's this ugly dude's turn. As he makes his way. Oh, he can't cross the pillars, so he cannot get to you. Those. Oh, actually. Yep, no, he can't get to you. All right, so you see him kind of slink behind the pillar and come back up with his spear in hand. But he isn't able to reach you. That's his turn. Ignis, you're up.
All right. DM, how's the guy in front of me looking?
Pretty beat up. It's hard to tell because you've never fought these things before, but like it looks like he's not doing well.
Sorry, I'm trying to think of what I'm going to do here. You know what? Let's go with a. Hold on 1 second. Target is missing any of its hits. Instead, takes it 1d12. Okay, yeah. Let's go with the Toll of the Dead on the guy in front of me.
Okay, sounds good. Let's see some rolls.
All right. Told that is the target missing any of its hit points? It is correct. Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. You were supposed to make a saving
16.
throw.
Okay. No, we can still do that. So saving throw is wisdom.
16. Yeah.
Yep. He failed that.
Nice.
So he takes 20
Then,
necrotic damage.
He takes 20 necrotic damage. Correct.
All right. So go ahead and describe what happens.
So I'm trying to think. Hold on. Is this point at the creature you see? Okay. So I just with my loot I point at him, and then you just hear a loud gong sound. Dong. And then the creature becomes confused, looks around, and then all of a sudden he takes some more necrotic damage that he felt earlier, damaging him some more.
Which is enough to just. So what you see is that dong, it goes off, and you see the necrotic energy just all over him as it starts to rip his flesh apart, and he goes down. One, oh, of course, that's the one in my initiative.
Nice.
Let me set that back up here.
Give me 1 second. I have to see something
No, you're good.
else as well before I finish my turn here. Is this a bonus action? What is this? Once per turn. Okay. So another quick question there, DM.
Sure, what's up?
In order for me to use Grim Harvest, it says once per turn when you kill one or more creatures with a spell or first. Oh wait, does it work if I use a cantrip then?
No, I think it says specifically of first level because I think that's what you were
first
just
level or
about to read.
higher. Yep.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
no, cantrips do not count for that.
Darn. Okay. Well, never mind then. No Grim Harvest for but I will, however, since he is now down, let's move. We'll move right here.
Okay, yep, you're still within melee range, so there's no attack of opportunities there. Perfect. Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Okay, but now you're right pickings for this bad boy.
I had a feeling.
As you see him just kind of bulkily, slow stride up to you, and as he gets in your face, he lets out a roar, and as you that guttural roar he lets out, all you smell is disgusting fish breath. And he is going to make 2 attacks against you, one with his claws and a bite attack. So the claw attack is going to be a 24 to hit. And then the bite attack is going to be a 9.
Can I? Okay, so the bite attack is 1 reaction. Hit by an attack or targeted by magic missile. I am going to cast shield.
Okay.
The reaction.
So what that does is that adds +5 to your AC.
Okay.
So what is your current AC?
10.
So 10 plus 5 is 15. Do I still hit you?
The first one does. The second one does not.
Did the 9 hit?
The 9 didn't hit. No.
Oh, so then you don't need to waste your reaction on that.
This is by an attack you were targeted. I thought it was. Oh wait, did I? 1 second. Sorry. Invisible barrier. Oh no, never mind. Sorry about that. I thought I took less damage. Sorry.
No.
I read that wrong.
No, it's okay. So just so you know, what shield does is it makes you immune to magic missile, and it increases your AC by +5. Yeah. So all right. So one damage or 1 attack hits you. It's only going to be 4 slashing damage though. As he walks up to you and he just whoosh scratches you across your chest, and he tries to bite at your neck, but you reel back from the scratch attack. He misses completely. That's going to be his turn. The Blade Master is less friendly, and he's going to come up to you as well. And he is going to make one attack with his blade. And what you see, his blade has it has these runes that you again don't recognize. They're almost they're foreign, and they kind of give you like a weird like tingly sensation when you look at these runes. Kind of like as the priest was drawing them in the air. You just get bad vibes when they're doing these things. But he's gonna take that sword and he's going to horribly miss you.
What did you roll?
8 does not
No,
hit, right? Okay.
Nope.
Yeah, he walks up to you and he takes his blade and he lifts it over his head and he tries to come down on you, but because the blade is so hefty, you were able to anticipate his attack and just kind of sidestep the blade. That's his turn. So top of round 5, Cracker, you are up.
All right. Quick question for class feature. I have extra attack. Does that still count as my regular action, or would that take a bonus action?
No. So you have extra attack, so you get to attack twice per turn.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, you should be doing that.
So I'll. Excuse me. Sorry.
You're good.
Attack the one in front of me once again
Okay.
with my short sword.
All right.
Oh,
Crit.
nice.
All right, Cracker. Let's see some damage. Remember, whatever you roll, multiply that by 2. Okay. And then
So
add your modifiers.
6 times 2, 12.
Yep.
Plus 3, 15.
15.
Yep.
All right, describe it.
All right, I see him after he had attacked me. I get a little pissed off at him. Like, you little fish brain MFer. And I just kind of bring my short sword down, and as I yell, I swing it up in like an uppercut motion and stab him in the chest.
Got him like a fish, huh?
Yep.
That's enough to bring him down as you gut him like a fish. As you pull your blade up through his stomach up to his throat, you just see his fishy insides just as he goes down. So you can use your second attack.
All right, and I will use my second attack on the one right next to him.
Okay.
Same thing, short sword.
17 hits.
Four piercing damage.
All right. Go ahead and give me a description.
All right, as my right short sword is ripping out the fish in front of me's intestines, I look at the one right next to it. You want some of this too? And then I take my left sword and I stab him in the stomach for 4 piercing damage.
Nice. As he drops down.
Nice.
Alrighty,
Excellent.
and then bonus action, I will cast Ensnaring Strike at level 1.
Can you bonus action cast a spell as Gloomstalker? Does it say that spell is a bonus action?
Yeah, I'm under
Okay.
actions and bonus actions.
Okay, perfect. No, as long as it says that, that's perfect.
Okay. So yeah, do I just press cast on VTT?
Yeah. Okay, so you cast it on yourself? Or what is this? First level.
It says next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack before the spell ends, a writhing mass of thorny vines appears at the point of impact. The target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained by the magical vines until the spell ends. A large or larger creature has an advantage on the saving throw. If the target succeeds on the save, the vines shrivel away. While restrained by this spell, the target takes 1d6 piercing damage at the start of each of its turns. A creature restrained by the vines or one that can touch the creature can use its action to make a strength check against your spell save DC. On a success, the target is freed.
Perfect. So that's your next attack.
I believe so.
Yeah, I believe at the beginning you said on your next weapon attack.
Yeah, next time you hit a creature. Okay, yeah, so it'd be my
Okay.
next attack.
Perfect. Okay. Is that it for your turn?
I will move 5, 10, 15, 16 over here behind this guy,
Okay.
and that's it for my turn.
I'm assuming you walked around Ignis though, because you
Yeah.
can't
Oh.
pass through the enemy. Okay. No, it's fine. It's just to do that walking motion,
can I? That would take up half my movement, right?
to switch to your bow. Yeah, it would be half your movement.
Oh no, I didn't switch to my bow though.
Okay.
I just
So then what
walked.
you would do? Well, so when you pick up your token, just right click, and then it will make the walking motion
okay.
for you. Just because you can't pass through enemies like that, and yeah. So, but I think you can still get there. 5, 10, 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can still get there. You just gotta. Yeah. I just want to make sure that's what you did. It's a mute point at this point because I counted it out. But yeah, you can go ahead and move there. It's
There
fine.
you go. Yeah.
There you go.
All
Oh,
right.
it's so visually pleasing. Okay.
All
right.
All right, that's
Well,
it for my turn.
Okay. All right. So then these guys are going to start to get into a better position, and they're going to. You see that they're kind of swarming the. Oops. They're swarming the priestess. All right, that's their turn. Her turn. She's gonna cast something. There we go. She's gonna cast Guiding Bolt at Ignis.
Does guiding bolts count? Doesn't count as magic missile, right?
Correct. Magic missile counts as magic missile.
Okay, just making sure it wasn't. The same.
No, you're good. Yeah, that one's specific to like magic missile. There's an actual spell called magic missile. It's the only thing that shield protects against. But remember, it's still active until your turn, so your AC is still 15. So, what do I need here? I'm sorry. Main range spell attack on a target. Okay, so I still have to roll to hit you. Let's do it. That's a 21 to hit.
Jesus, no. Well, that hits, yeah.
Casting at level 1, 12 damage.
Oh, jeez.
So you see, you see her cat making the symbols in the air again, and this time they start to form like a black mass. And you could tell like this is a bad energy as Ignis, as it hits you. You feel it like engulf your body, and you swear as soon as it like makes contact, you can hear something in the void like whispering to you. Can't quite make out what it says because you're not sure what language it's speaking, but it's definitely you hear something calling to you from the void. But that's it. That's her turn. So this guy's turn. He's gonna come up behind you. And he's going to make a spear attack against you.
Christ.
That's going to be a 9. Nope.
Nope.
Okay, that's his turn. Ignis, you're up.
All right. So even with these three surrounding me, if I were to say cast a spell at the priestess, could I feasibly make that, or is she
Yes.
obscured?
Nope. I would say, from your point, if I can draw a line like this, I would say that you're fine.
Okay. So in that instance, actually, um, hmm, sorry, 1 second.
You all right?
10 feet. Um. Okay. So I would like to cast. Oh shit! It's casting time 1 minute.
What
That's
spell is
gonna
it?
take animate dead.
Yeah, that's more of an out of combat spell.
Right. Dang it. Okay. Well. Darn. Um. How far? No, she's 20. All right. I'm gonna do an oldie but goodie. I'm gonna cast Firebolt at the at the priestess.
Okay.
So here we go.
That hits.
20 hits, and then she's gonna take 13 fire damage. So again, with my loot, I'm just going to do a quick strum, and I'm just gonna take a quick quick strum or two, belt out a chord and just be like, "Take this, you witch!" And then a firebolt just shoots out of the end of my my loot and just blasts her right in the chest.
All right. So she reels back from that. She looks like she's in a lot of pain from that attack. And you see that the fire may have done a little bit more damage than you expected it to. Not much, but feel like it did slightly better.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Well, with that, it's going to end my turn because if I move, I'm going to give them attack of opportunity. I'd rather not.
Okay. All right. The champion, seemingly squished between the two of you, he locks on to Trekker as he raises his. Oh nope, that's the wrong guy. Sorry. He takes his spear as he tries to jab you in the back with it. 11 hit.
Nope.
All right, he missed. That's gonna be his turn. The Blade Master. he is going to attempt to swing the blade at you, Ignis. Yep. All right, let's see here. 13.
And I'm still 15, correct?
Nope, it's you had your turn,
Oh.
so that dropped.
Oh, okay.
You can
Yep.
use your
I could use shield again because it's a new turn, correct?
yes.
Okay. Well, I am going to then use shield as a reaction.
Okay. It misses then. So he goes to take his runic blade, and he just again comes down, but you strum your lute, and swing, a magical shield appears as he comes down on you, and the blade hits and goes right off of it. He's looking pretty pissed that he can't seem to land a hit with his blade. But that is all he's gonna do, and Trekker, that's gonna be you.
All right. Let's see.
What's that?
It came through. I saw it.
Okay.
All right. I'll have my movement to switch over to my longbow.
Okay.
And I will peek over the fish in front of me and attack the priestess.
Okay. Oh, another crit from
Nice.
Trekker.
Let's
Nice.
see. Okay, so we got 6 times 2, 12 plus 3, 15 damage.
Nice. Go ahead and describe what you do.
All right, as I see these, the fish in front of me, and then the who's the big guy behind me? Is that the sword master or the
no, he's the
champion? All right,
champion. Yeah.
see the champion behind me, but I see the priestess in the back, kind of still in pain from Nico's firebolt, and I drop my swords and
Who is me?
pull out my longboard and draw and hit her right in the chest, right by the firebolt.
And that's enough.
And
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say,
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
since that was my next attack, that's my ensnaring strike. Going
Yes. So another 3 damage. Was it?
Yeah.
Oh
so-
no, you get to roll it. It rolls for you, but go ahead. And
No, yeah,
give me a
well-
piece.
Well, it says a riding mass of thorny vines appears at the point of impact, so the vines come out
Yep.
where my arrow pierced her, and they must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained by the vines.
Well-
until the spell ends.
That would matter if that wasn't enough to drop her. as she's still writhing in pain from the firebolt. You do launch that arrow, and that arrow hits, and these vines come out, and just like what you'd expect them to come out, but what you didn't expect is it actually rips her apart as it just drops
Oh
her.
shit! Did you see that, Ignis? Got that witch. I would deal with these fuckers here.
All right, is that the end of your turn?
So that was my action.
Oh, you
and-
second attack.
Yeah, I will use second attack on the sword master next to Nico.
Okay.
With my longbow as well.
See another crit.
Let's see.
Yeah!
Nailed it! Oh man,
Oh!
we're on
Nice.
fire. You know, I
Trekk's
got
got the freaking roll tonight.
all right. Next D&D session, I'm not even bringing dice. I'm just gonna roll on D&D Beyond.
Oh,
You guys may not know this, but I have a horrible roller. For
Yeah.
actual dice. All right, so we got 3 times 2 is 6, plus 3 is 9 damage.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you take sights on him, and you let one go, and it gets him right in the throat. Which would be almost a kill shot if it wasn't a fish person. But you do see like he writhes in pain from that attack. Pulls the arrow out and starts to stare you down now, Trekker.
All right, I got one question. So I have for Dread Ambusher, it says at the start of your first turn of each combat. So that's already been used up, right? So it's not like per turn.
Right.
So it's not per turn, right?
Correct.
Okay. All
right. Wait. Dread Ambusher.
Because it says at the start of your first turn of each combat, your walking speed increases by 10 feet, which lasts until the end of that turn. If you take the attack action on that turn, you can make one additional weapon attack as part of that action.
Right. I believe that's your first.
That's the
turn.
very beginning, right?
Yes.
Of each Okay.
Yeah.
All right, then. Yeah, that'll be. Let me see here. I will move 5 feet to the left, still in melee range,
Yes, you are.
no opportunity attack, and that's it for my turn.
Okay. It's the little guy's turn. So they get pretty upset that their priestess just got dropped. And Trekker's the one that did it. You guys are officially surrounded. So it's going to be 3 spear attacks against Trekker. Spear. Jesus. 19, 14, and 15 to hit.
Only the 19 hits.
Only the 19 hits, okay.
Nice.
All right, it's not working there. D6 plus 1. 6 damage.
All right, minus.
And then 1 spear attack against you, Ignis. Nine
misses.
All right. So you watch as these things surround Trekker, and you see Trekker kind of dip, duck, and dodge, and you do the same thing as this one starts to wildly shove its spear in your face. That's their turn, and this one's
take
going
me
to do
to
the
dinner
same
first.
thing. What's that? Oh yeah.
I said, hey man, you gotta take me to dinner first.
That's good. So he's going to make a spear attack against you, and 6 to hit.
6 misses.
Yeah. Okay. That's their turn. Ignis, you are up.
Okay. So, I would like to cast Dragon Breath on myself. Okay. That says it takes concentration up to 1 minute. So this isn't something I can cast right now, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So then, would that mean then that next turn I would be able to? You know what? Hold on. You know what? Okay. Before I cast Dragon Breath, because I can cast it as a reaction, or not as a bonus action, I should say. Let's go with. You know what? Let's go Toll of the Dead on the Blade Champion.
Okay.
All right. So, he hasn't taken any damage yet, has he?
Yes, Trekker got him.
Oh, he did. Okay, Awesome. Sweet. Let's see. Okay, so it's 6 damage, and he's got to make a Wisdom 16 save, or a Wisdom save.
He failed.
Failed. Awesome. So, I point at him, and I say, "Your turn," and then you just hear, "Dong," and point right at him as he hears the gong. You just the necrotic like energy just sort of surrounds him, and he starts writhing in pain.
Nice. All right. Yeah, he looks pretty stable though. He's not. Doesn't seem like you've knocked him around a lot. So.
Okay. So he feels it, but he's like, ugh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then as my bonus action, I will cast Dragon Breath for hopefully. Okay, hold on.
Is Dragon's Breath a spell?
It is a spell, and it says this is casting time 1 bonus action, and it says duration concentration up to 1 minute.
Yeah. So it's an instantaneous spell. It's just
it is an instantaneous.
Yeah.
Oh, duration is up to 1 minute. Okay, so that
you made the same mistake I made last time. So yeah, your casting time. So you can do that now as a bonus action.
Okay. All right. Well, then we'll do that again. We'll do that as a bonus action, and I'll go for the Blade Champion again.
So the spell reads: you touch one willing creature and imbue it with the power to spew magical energy from its mouth, provided it has one. Choose acid, cold, fire, lightning, or poison. Until the spell ends, the creature can use an action to exhale energy of the chosen type in a 15-foot cone. Each creature in that area must make a dexterity saving throw, taking 3d6 of the chosen type on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. So basically, what this means is, you cast a bonus action. You touch yourself. And you give yourself the ability to breathe an element.
Right. I'll go.
So until the spell ends, the creature can use an action. So you could give yourself the ability to do that as a bonus action, and then as your action, so you're going to forego your action next turn or within a minute to cast the spell or to breathe the element.
Okay.
Okay. Does that make sense?
I'm not. Oh, yeah, I think so. So that means I can't breathe it currently, but I casted it on myself. My next turn, I should be able to breathe it onto a target. Gotcha.
Yes.
So then, do I do my roll now, or should I wait until next?
No,
turn?
you'll wait.
Okay, I gotcha. Cool. So Dragon Breath, cast it on myself, and then that's the end of my turn.
Yeah. Real quick, Nico, what I want you to do is hit the refresh button on your D&D Beyond, please. Did your AC change?
Yes.
For some reason, you didn't have armor. I'm like, there was no reason for you to be at an AC of 10.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I fixed that for you.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Thanks, DM.
You're welcome. I'm a generous DM. All right. Let's see here. So it is the champion's turn. So he is going to make 2 attacks against Ignis, a bite and a claw. 12, so that misses, and 21.
Damn.
Not a crit. It's not a crit, but it does hit. And that's going to be... It's not going to be a lot of damage. 5 slashing damage. Oh, also remember, you guys have healing potions, and it's a bonus action to take a healing potion.
Gotcha.
Yes. Oh, boy. Okay. That is going to be his turn. The Blade Master. So he's looking pretty pissed at Trekker for putting a gaping hole in his chest there. So he is going to get pretty cocky and move towards Trekker. So Ignis, if you have a melee weapon or a spell that you can cast as a reaction besides shield, you can cast that now to attack him.
Let me see. Yeah, I only have shield as a spell, and as far as I mean, I have a dagger.
Yep. Go ahead and you can equip that and
Yeah. Hold on a second. Oh,
yep, you're good.
thing. And for some reason, it's not letting me click on it to equip. Oh wait, unequipped already. Oh, there it is. Okay, all right, yeah. So I'm going to take an attack of opportunity then against them
Okay, again with your dagger?
with my dagger. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, go ahead. I'll allow this. Do I allow?
6.
No, 6 is a miss.
All right. Well, I tried.
Hey, Dan, are you looking at your D&D Beyond?
Yeah.
Okay, I want you to refresh yours as well.
Okay.
So you didn't have the magic items equipped in D&D Beyond.
Oh.
I equipped them for you.
Okay.
And for some
Nice.
reason, Nico, yours was... I don't know why it didn't take there.
Oh no, what you're talking about for the studded leather?
Yeah, like there's that. I mean, and the other thing I gave you isn't here either. So I don't know why it didn't add it to your inventory.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah. Okay. I'll look at that in a sec. So that's his turn. Trekker, you're actually up.
All right. Let's see. All right, so I can attack the Blade Master, right? With my longbow, because he's 10 feet
Yeah.
away.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I kind of watch him as he's moving past everybody, trying to move up behind me here, and start to draw my bow. And as he slows down a bit, I will attempt to hit him.
Okay.
Oh. 13. It's a miss.
Against the Blade Master?
Yep.
Yes, that's a miss.
All right. And then I can still use my second attack, right?
Correct.
All right. So my hand slips a bit, and the arrow shoots straight up into the ceiling.
Sting! Whoops.
And quickly, I draw another arrow and attempt to attack him again. 18.
18 hits.
Nice. It'll be 1d8 plus 5. Ooh, max damage, 13.
Nice. Nice. So once again, you shoot him in the same spot and make that hole a little bit bigger and a little bit deep. And he gets he roars in pain again as he looks like pissed at you. And anything else you'd like to do?
I believe that's well, I'll use half my movement to switch to a short sword.
Okay.
And then bonus action to weapon fighting on the champion.
Okay.
So that'll be, I don't know, an 8.
It's a miss.
All right. And as I try and grip my short sword as I put my longbow back, my hand slips and I completely miss him. And that'll be it for my turn.
Okay. All right, let's see. Their turn. So they're pretty enraged right now. So they're gonna make 3 attacks against you, Trekker, and then 1 against Ignis. So let's roll all 4 right now, just to speed it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 7, 14, and 13 against Trekker.
None of those hit.
Okay. And then 17 against Ignis.
That hits.
Okay. 3 damage. Okay. That's their turn. This guy is going to move this way, and he looks like he's going to try to escape out of here. So, Ignis, if you want, you can make a dagger attack against him.
I do make a dagger attack against him.
Okay. Do you? Let's see.
Damn.
Oh, that's a... Nope. He
That was
disappears out of the tunnel. He gone.
What? Oh man.
He just kind of slinks away as you know, you go to turn and stab him with the dagger, but he's already gone. He's so quick, so he gone. He out. That being said, it is your turn now, Ignis. Oh, real quick, are you looking at D&D Beyond?
Yes.
Okay, cool. What's your AC?
13.
Okay, refresh it. Better?
14, yeah, that's better.
Yeah. Okay. So that's 2. I don't know why. I'm sorry, everyone. There's again some technical difficulties over here. For some reason, some of the stuff I put in there, D&D Beyond, wasn't working properly. But I'm working behind the scenes here to get everything rolling again. So I felt like it was. I kept hearing Ignis was AC was 10, and I'm like, that's not right. So I decided to investigate myself, and lo and behold, it was not right. So hopefully that fixes everything. And Ignis, take your turn.
So would you say it's been long enough for me to concentrate enough to be able to use Dragon Breath? Or...
Yeah. It's remember, it's a bonus action that you gave yourself the ability to cast. So your action this turn will be the Dragon's Breath.
Okay.
So what element did you pick?
I'm choosing fire.
Okay.
And it is going to be against. We'll go with. Oh wait, so it's a fit. Okay, so it's a 15-foot cone, correct?
Originating from you, so you will get Trekker in this attack if you do it straight across.
Oh man. Hmm. Yeah, if I did it straight across. What if I aimed at Did I ping him? What if I aimed at this guy and
you would catch. So I'm trying to find I would say that you get the champion in that attack as well, but I think technically speaking I think as a technicality you wouldn't actually. Because it originates from you, so it would be I had templates. I don't know what I did with them.
So it's his cone. I don't know what. Oh, because. Okay, yeah, I see what you mean. Because it would spew out from me. Hit him.
I mean, actually, yeah. So if we're doing it, so it would start there. I mean, I would say. Oh, you know, I would allow this if you want to get those 3. I'll allow that.
Okay.
Although I think that's not 15 though. Hold on. 5, 10, 15. I'll allow this. I'll allow you to get those 4.
All right. Let's do that then. And
All
then so once I cast that, then you guys would. Wait, where is it? By the way, I am casting this in 3rd level.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
You'd have to make a dex save. It'd have to be 16. So, or wait, that's going to take up. Ooh, maybe not. I take that back. I'm going to go in second level then.
Second level?
Yeah. So otherwise, it's going to eat up a bunch of my spell slots.
Uh-huh.
I have at least a couple left. So again, it's going to be fire damage.
I mean, I'm thinking that
I'm
you'd
gonna-
get a long rest eventually down here.
Okay.
But who knows?
Who knows? All right. So should I roll, or are you guys going to roll your save?
I will roll my save. So what's the deck save?
16.
16. All right, I'm going to move the template now. All right, 16 for the little guys. Let's see what we got here. Deck save. They're really good at decks. Fail. 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 And then the big guy. Dex. Fail. They all failed.
Sick. Fire damage. We're going to roll.
Rolling 5D. Hold on a second. Rolling 5 plus 1 DOCS. What's the damage supposed to be at level 2? Level 2. 3d6?
3d6, yeah.
Okay. So, let's see. That rolled 4d6, and it didn't add it right. Go ahead and just roll the damage in roll 20 with the dice roller, and then add... oh, there's no addition to that. That didn't do it right. Oh, maybe... No, there's no addition to it.
And it's supposed to be, what, 3d6?
Yeah, 3d6. 9, okay. Whoops, that didn't sound good. And then it's fire damage, so they take a little electric. Yeah. Yep.
Okay, cool.
All right, so go ahead and you can go ahead and describe that for everybody.
Okay, so I just like feel a well of fire coming up through my throat, and I turn and just look at the enemies that are basically straight ahead of me, and then I just and freaking just fire spews out of my mouth and hits these four enemies right here.
Nice. The ones that were in, yep. And what you see with the little extra fire damage, the 3 of the little guys all drop to the ground as they're like trying to, like, their skin bubbles and boils up with like blisters and like starts to melt off they just can't hold on any longer. They gone.
Cool.
Yep.
Now, since I killed them with a spell,
Yes.
can I Grim Harvest?
Yes.
Okay. So it says once per turn, when you kill one or more creatures with a spell at 1st level or higher, you regain HP equal to twice the spell's level or 3 times its level if the spell belongs to the School of Necromancy. You don't gain this benefit for killing constructs or undead.
Oh, they're considered constructs. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, what?
No. So 3 times the spell's level, so it was a level 2 spell.
Right.
So 6 health.
So I gain back 6 HP?
Yep.
Awesome. That would be 61. Cool.
All right.
And then that ends my turn.
Okay. All right. This champion looks pretty impressed with your attack, but he is not happy. So he's going to make a bite and a claw attack against you once again. An 18 and a 17. I know those both hit.
Damn it. Yes, they do.
So now that your AC is 14, you can use your shield to give you 19 AC for the turn. That does take a spell slot and a reaction, but you can pretty much evade this attack.
Let's see.
I just want to remind you, since your AC wasn't proper an hour ago.
Right. Trying to
hour and
see
a half
where my how many spell slots do I have left? Trying to see. Let's see. I have 2 spell slots left. Does that make sense?
Yeah. It would. So first level would be 2, second level would be 2, and third level should be all 3. Fourth level should be 3. Fifth level should be 2. So as long as you hit the cast button in D&D Beyond, it'll automatically use a slot for you.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I'll. Wait.
Yeah, wait.
I'm just. My screen looks a little bit different because of my text style or whatever. So it's. I don't necessarily see if anything is freaking. I should only have 2 spell slots. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna risk it. I'll take the damage.
All right. So first attack deals 6 piercing damage. As his claw or his bite just sinks into your shoulder, as you feel his sharp teeth rip out of you, and then as he unlatches his mouth and you're kind of doubling over in pain, he scratches you across your chest for another 6 slashing damage. So 12 total damage.
Oof. Okay, I got you.
All right. All right, that is his turn, and so it's the Blade Master's turn. So now he sees an opening against Trekker as he raises the rune sword up again over his head, and oh
fuck!
23 hit.
Oh yeah.
All right, so finally seeing an opportunity for this, he takes the rune his rune sword above his head, and he comes crashing down. He does 22 damage.
Wow.
As this sword cuts you, you feel like overcome with dread. And give me a Constitution saving throw.
Dirty 20.
All right, so yeah, as this thing cuts you, and it cuts you good. He's going for he was going to try to cut you in half, so it cuts you in the gut by the waist. But as the blade touches your skin and cuts you deep, you swear something is calling you to the void with this attack, and you fear for your life. But as the blade finishes cutting you and exits your flesh, you're able to stand strong against the whispers, and yeah, you're not frightened. And that is going to be his turn. Trekker, you're up.
Oof. So I'm frightened right now?
No, you were able to fight it off. You're not.
Okay. All right. So I have my short swords out. So I'll take an attack back at him with my short sword. And we got 24.
24 is a hit.
All right. 5 damage.
All right. Second attack.
And then, yeah, I'll use my second attack and hit him again with my short sword.
Okay.
21. And that is 7 damage.
Nice. All right. So yeah, you're kind of fighting back at him. Both the champion and the blade master look a little worse for wear. But yeah, is that everything from you, or is there anything else you'd like to do?
Let me see. I will move 15 feet and take those 2 attacks of opportunity. 3 attacks of opportunity.
Yep, all
actually.
3 of them
Yeah.
will attack you. So the champion is going to try to make a claw attack against you. That's a 22 to hit.
Oh, yep.
9 slashing damage.
Oof.
The champion is going to try to jab the blade into you. 10 to hit. That's not going to hit.
Nope.
And the little spear guy is going to try to stab you with his tiny little spear. Whoops. 11 to hit.
No.
Okay.
All right, so I'll use 15, half my walking speed to move over here. Then I'll use the rest of it to switch to my longbow, and then bonus action 2 weapon fighting, and I will attack the blade master here.
I don't think 2 weapon fighting counts. Hold on. I
Oh,
have to double check that.
okay. Oh, is the bow not a light weapon?
Dual wielding or 2 weapon fighting is light weapons. Yeah. So yeah, no, I don't think you can switch out and then do 2 weapon fighting.
Oh, okay. All right, then let me see. I'll end my turn there.
Okay. Ignis, you're up.
Real quick, is this little guy not on the?
Oh, you're right. I forgot. I have to add his turn. He's
initiative
right
order?
after. You know what, though? He is going to make a break for the stairs as well. He's going to follow that path because he's scurrying. So, Ignis, if you'd like to stab him with your dagger, go
I
for
will.
it. Go for it.
Uh,
14 hits.
14. 3 piercing damage.
All right. Not enough to kill him.
Yeah,
though, so
he's-
he
Go
makes
ahead.
it out.
Sorry.
No, he makes it out.
He gets a little slash from me on his
Yep.
way. Little bitch.
A little.
Run,
Yep. All right. So that is that. So now it is your turn. But thank you for calling that out.
Okay. Sure thing. All right. So I'm gonna cast. Yeah. Okay. We're an oldie but a goodie. We're gonna go for Firebolt on. Can I hit the Blade Champion?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna aim
absolutely.
for the Blade Champion then.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go with Firebolts. I'm gonna freaking pull out my lutes, take a strum, and we're gonna see. What do we do here? 16?
16. No misses. 16 misses.
No! I strum and I go Firebolts, and then it just pops out and then zooms right past him and sputters out.
All right.
Fuck!
Uh,
got a little
right.
hyped up there, and just missed my target.
It is the champion's turn, and Ignis, these 2 attacks will be against you. 1 bite attack is that's a critical miss, and 1 claw attack at 11. So As he goes in to bite you, like you kind of take your loot and jack him in the jaw because you're just bringing it back in from trying to cast a firebolt. As that happens, roll a d6. We'll just add some damage because I like that. Since he critically failed, he gets to take some damage.
A D6.
Yep, roll me a d6.
1.
Good enough. Yep. So you crack him in the jaw, and as he comes to bite you, you finish playing your song for firebolt, and then as you can see him swinging his claws at you. You're agile enough to kind of dodge his attack there, so he does not land any attacks against you. Blade Master is going to run up on Trekker, and he's going to swing this runic blade at you once again. But you being you, as quick as you are, he misses. You're able to anticipate the rush and the attack, and he does not land his hit.
Nice.
So Trekker, you're up.
All right. Well, switch to my short swords for half movement, and then I'll attack him with that once again.
Okay. 21 hits.
Let's see. Ooh, max damage.
Nice. He's looking really hurt. You think you're pretty confident that one more good hit could do him in?
All right, and I'll use my extra attack against him.
Okay.
18 to hit.
18 hits.
7.
All right. 7 is enough to bring him down.
Nice.
It's his blade. You just you kind of just get him in the same spot you did before, and he goes down in pain and starts and just bleeds out on the floor. Is that it from you?
I will. Move up here, and that's it for me.
Okay. Ignis, you're up.
All right. I am. Let's do it. I'm gonna go for Toll of the Dead. So you're
Okay.
gonna have to make a Wisdom save. Do you want to roll that first?
I sure will. Wisdom save.
Wisdom
I'm pretty sure he's
16.
going to be a failure here. Fail.
All right. He's already taken damage. We're gonna roll. All right, so I'm gonna point right at him again, and then you're just gonna hear "dong," and he's gonna more necrotic damage is going to envelop him, and he's gonna take 8 necrotic damage.
Which is enough to lay him down.
Nice.
Nice.
Yep. So you see the giant belt dong him as like the necrotic just like makes his flesh all pustulely and like it starts to burst as it kind of melts off of him, and you just see him unable to hold his footing as the final enemy drops to the ground. You are out of combat.
Whew.
Shit.
Oh man.
Ignis, what the fuck was that, man?
I believe those were fish people. Trek.
Fuck fish people. Oh, those 2 of them got away though.
Yeah, there was a couple. There was a couple got away. I got a good slice on one of them, but he still got out of just out of my way.
Oh,
How are they breathing in the air if they're fish?
are you asking me or are you sorry?
I'm just I don't know. Do you have the answer? Do you know?
No idea. What the fuck? It makes no sense.
Give me an investigation check.
Me or Ignis?
Either one of you.
I'll go.
Oh.
Is it lagging? There it is. 6. You have no idea.
Can I
I
do an
don't know, man.
investigation?
It makes no fucking sense.
What was that, Nico? Sorry, I didn't catch what you said.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Am I able to do investigation check as well?
I will. Yeah, I'll allow it.
I'll allow it.
Whew, yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah, you see that they still have lungs. Even though they look fish-like, and all that, they are human or were human, and you can tell that like they have the ability to live above and or below the water because their gills will allow them to breathe in the water just like a normal fish.
So they're able to live on land or in the water as well.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, can we search this area
Yeah, sure.
or search for items or yeah, I'm gonna say that. Search for anything interesting, I guess.
So there's not really much of interest here. Obviously, with them being fish people, they're not carrying much on them. But go ahead and each of you give me an investigation check. I guess we could have just used well, no, it's a different investigation. So as you guys are kind of checking out the hallway, you notice that there are 5 doors in the hallway. There's there's the one north, the one south here, and then corresponding with that, there's a second north door and a second south door. And you notice that there's a large door at the base of the hallway, or the end of the hallway, rather. And it looks like there's 4 keyholes or something like impressions that you can put something in there. You discern pretty quickly that most likely whatever is needed to open the door are in these 4 rooms down here.
Fun.
Fun. Before we start searching, should we take a long or short rest?
What I will say is about the long rest, you don't feel comfortable spending a full 8 hours sleeping in this hallway. You would feel better if you did it behind a closed door.
Okay. Okay.
Or for Morrowind and Oblivion people, there are enemies near.
I mean, Shrek,
All right.
what are we doing here, man? I mean,
Ah,
looks like there's only one way to get into that door down there, and I'm assuming those keys are probably going to be around here somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Part of me wants to run after those 2 that ran out, but I don't think that's a very smart idea. So we should probably just start sweeping these rooms, make sure there's not more of them. And hopefully, we can find those keys to get into that door.
You also remember that you saw them toting Darius and Marge down here as well.
We need to go find Darius and Marge.
Yeah, those guys didn't escape with them, so they must be down here still.
All right, let's head to this first room here.
Which one I'm paying again? Okay, perfect. Okay, so you get up to that door, and you do hear some muffled, like, gurgling and conversation back and forth that you can't really make out what it is. But it's a simple wooden door, so do you open it?
Yeah.
All right. So you're in a very narrow hallway with sconces and torches lighting the hallway. And down the hallway, you see, you see what you see.
Shit.
Nothing.
Uh,
Do I have a torch in my inventory? Probably
You
not.
might. You might.
It doesn't look like I do.
Actually, why? See, this is the thing with Roll20. So I'm seeing a different light layer than you guys are. You should see more than what's out there. Ugh. Is it because of this? Did that help? Nope. Okay. Cool. Sure. Why not? You could definitely tell that there's something at the end of the hallway.
so
Um,
even with night vision, I can't see much.
oh yeah, I was
You're
gonna say too.
you both have dark vision, right?
Yeah.
It should
You
be
can see 60 feet in front of us.
dim light, yeah. So I'm assuming because why would it? Why would it? So Ignis, I'm gonna test you first here. Oops. Okay. Did your light update?
No, I don't think so. I can only see
Well,
like the arrow.
okay. Well, we're gonna have to do it without dark vision because you have it clicked on your character sheet and it is not working in Roll20. So, yep.
I mean, I could see basically to the end of the hallway, but it's not like everything else. There's a very narrow pathway, and it's all blackened otherwise.
Yeah. Okay. It's weird that your vision's like that. Can you move your token forward?
Here, let's see. And a little bit more opened
Oh.
up.
Why is it doing that? Move it forward one more. Sorry. There's a discrepancy in the lines. That's why. I see. All right. Lighting. Is it because it's not closed at the top? Okay, let's do this. I have an idea. Oh, don't do this to me. Bam. That's. Wait, move your token?
Forward.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see to the end of the hallway, and I could see what's there.
Okay, sorry about this, guys. Once again, technical difficulties. I actually turned the light on for the entire room, so why it didn't light up the whole room is beyond me.
Yeah. Like as I move side to side, things kind of freaking open up a little bit. I'm not trying to move too much, but
Okay. Well, the thing is, I tested this with Ashley, and everything worked.
maybe it's just this. I don't know. Oh, well, now I can see everything.
Okay. All right. So, yep. So as you walk in, even with the dim lighting, you guys can see down the hallway. What you see is another one of those fish-like creatures and a priestess. But you see Marge, and Marge has tentacles bursting through his chest and his mouth, as he is no longer himself. Clearly.
What the fuck did they do to Marsh?
What did they do to my boy? What have they done to my boy?
And yep, pretty quickly here they notice you, and they are ready to attack.
Oof.
Hey, can you guys hear music or no?
Yeah, of course we can. I can.
No, I can't for some reason.
Oh, it just stopped.
That's weird.
You said something and it stopped. There it goes. Dun. Let's see.
Yeah, I hear none of it.
Is
Oh, now I can. I think it's coming in. All right.
okay. All right, you guys roll initiative.
Ba-dum-bum.
Right back into battle.
Wrong one.
Oh. But cleared out all that mucus.
Oh, sorry. Thought I was muted.
Dang. Okay.
Having some technical difficulties, folks.
Yeah, no kidding. All right. All right, that's everybody in this room. Trekker, top of round 1, you are up.
Oh, all right.
If you want to calculate distance, there is a measure tool, and all you do is click. So you are 75 feet from the furthest, or the closest enemy, excuse me.
Okay, so I'm well within range for my longbow, so I'll go ahead and attack this guy right here.
Okay. $21 hits.
Nice.
That's
10
enough.
damage.
Oh, so sorry, it's not enough. Ha, I lied. So yeah, so from your distance, you take a pretty good aim and you let your arrow go, and it gets him right in the jaw. You actually knock his jaw, like rip his jaw, so it's just hanging by like some sinew and some flesh.
Nice.
As it like withers in pain and picks up its spear and looks right at you.
All right. Then I will use my extra attack to hit him again with my longbow.
Okay, let's see it.
Oof.
13 hits.
Nice.
See a big number.
7.
7 is enough. He is dead.
Nice.
So yeah, you're pretty confident with that second shot. You can take his jaw completely off, and to your surprise, the arrow kind of tilts upwards and pierces his head, and he slumps to the floor dead.
Nice.
Anything else from you, Trekker?
Quick question: are these like statues right here?
Yes.
Okay, so
This is a wall, so like you can't really see like this stuff. That's what the lighting is supposed to do. It's supposed to keep you confined in the room.
So is this part of the room?
No, that's like this is the yeah. So like I would say
okay. So this is the
Yeah.
wall.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be able to hide behind the statue.
No.
No. Okay. So it's just one straight hallway.
Yeah. Correct.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
Remember, it is dim light, so you are kind of obscured. So I'll say that you have. If you want to try to hide, I'll give you advantage on your.
All right. So I will move. So would hiding be a bonus action?
If you were a rogue, it would be, but I'm pretty sure it is not for you.
All right. So I'll move up 15 feet right here and attempt to hide up against the wall.
Okay.
Do I need to roll anything?
Yeah. Give me a stealth.
Stealth check. So I.
Oh, but you shot your bow, so you can't. No, you're good.
No.
You shot your bow, so you can't hide.
Okay, all right. Never mind. I'll stay here, and then bonus action, I will cast, ensnaring strike at the first level.
Okay. Yeah, taking the hide action is your turn, so you would have to, and not being a rogue, you use your action to hide.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
All right, and then that'll be it for my turn.
Okay. I believe Ignis, you're up.
Okay. Oops, 1 second. There we go. So I'm going to move up 20 feet here.
Okay. Mhm.
And then I am going to take. Would you say I could take aim at? This is a priestess, I assume, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I take aim at the priestess?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to aim at the priestess, and I am going to cast Firebolt.
Okay.
Yeah. So I am going to take out my lute, and I'm going to strum up a quick little riff, and I'm going to point it at her and click and cast Firebolts. And what was that? Was that the right thing? Oh, here we
Yeah.
go.
Firebolt. Yeah. 12
I
to
guess
hit though.
12. Yeah.
What's her armor class? Meets and beats.
Sick.
It hits.
And she takes 10 fire damage.
Okay. And you feel like it does still doing a little bit more than it should. As it's like again like makes her skin all gross and pustulely and but yeah, no, it does a good healthy amount of damage to her.
Sick. And just say, take that, you stupid witch.
Yep. Anything else from you?
No, that's gonna be my turn for now.
Okay. So it is her turn, and she is without aid, so she is going to cast. Where's? Where's your spell list? There it is. So that's going to be another guiding bolt. All right, so she'll cast guiding bolt at Ignis. Oh, no, she's not. So you see once again see the priestess forming sigils in the air, and she must have drawn one or two the wrong way because her spell fizzles out and nothing happens. That is her turn, and now it is Maj's turn. As he shuffles towards you guys with these disgusting tentacles bursting out of his body, and they're just like writhing and like kind of wiggling at you, and it's very unsettling. Top of round 2, Trekker, you are up.
Alright, I'll go ahead and shoot the priestess with my longbow.
Okay. 15 hits.
Nice.
7 damage. Okay. She is looking really hurt.
Alright, and yeah, as I shoot her with that longbow, ensnaring strike
Yep, that's right.
will begin. So you see the mass of thorny vines appear where my longbow has pierced her, and now she must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained until the spell ends.
Well, I will tell you, she is super good at strength saving throws because she
Ooh,
is a priestess.
it's a
She's-
14.
She's not. She's not. Why didn't that go through? Oh, it's lagging. Fail. 9.
Alright, so then that would be at the start of her turn. She will take the 1d6, right?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, and then. So I can tell that Marge isn't. Like he's hostile, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, do you think he is? He's kind of shuffling towards you, looking like he is.
Do I know he is?
No.
Oh shit. So
I mean, given looking at him, I would assume that Trekker's seen enough where you could tell that he's whatever's going on with him, he's dead.
okay, all right then. I'll use my extra attack on Marge with my longbow.
Okay.
Oof.
Damn it.
It better be dead.
Yeah.
Oh,
Go ahead
shit.
and roll me damage.
Holy shit.
I should have said that's a miss. Yeah,
Five.
he's dead. He's dead. You just
Oof.
your arrow lands so hard into his forehead, it just severs his head, and like it like slams into the back of the room, into the cabinet back there. And as his body drops to the ground, and you see this tentacles slowly just stop, and then falling limp. Is that it for you? Tracker, is that it for you?
Oh yeah, sorry. I'll move at 15 feet, and that's it for me.
Okay, perfect. Ignis, you are up.
All right. So wait, where is it? Too far. Okay. I am going to move up to right there.
Okay.
And I should be in range of her. Oh wait, no, I'm not. I lied. So I'm going to move up just a hair more then. I believe that's still right. That was here. Right? I didn't move too much, right?
No, you're good.
Okay, cool. I'm going to get within 60 feet of her, and I am going to use Toll of the Dead on her.
Okay.
Would you like to make your...
Yep. Is it Dex
wisdom
or
save?
Wisdom? Wisdom. Oh, see, she
Wisdom.
actually is good at Wisdom.
16?
Yep, she passed 21.
Okay. So I went to go point, and I was like, never mind.
You never mind.
Nope. Okay, that's going to be my turn then.
All right. Her turn. She's going to attempt to cast Guiding Bolt at you again, Ignis.
Oh, she's got
Oh yeah. Oh
stand,
yeah.
Right. So
All right. She takes 1d6 damage, right?
Yep.
All right, roll it. Get high. 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 Not high enough.
4.
She's looking really beat up.
So
gonna-
she
Oh.
would have to use its action to make a strength check against my spell save.
Because it's considered what? Restrained?
Yeah. So it says a creature restrained by the vines or one that can touch the creature can use its action to make a strength check against your spell save DC. On a success, the target is freed.
So she doesn't need to do that because she's casting a spell.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Restrained just means she has no movement. Restrained creature
Okay.
speed becomes 0, and it can't be benefit from any bonus to its speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, which good to know. And the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. The creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. So her attack roll will have disadvantage. And technically... Oh no, she passed. It wasn't an attack. It was a saving throw. So... all right, so she will attempt to cast Guiding Bolt yet again. That's not what I wanted. Nope. 22 does not hit you anymore, right, Ignis?
22?
Sorry, 12. Oh my god.
Well, I was going to say, I was like, 22? Yeah, that
What?
is. 12 does
I-
not hit, no.
I always have it rolling with advantage, so I looked at the advantage, but it's technically supposed to be... Well, it's disadvantage. I just looked at the wrong number. So, yeah. All right, so you see her cast the sigil, or draw the sigils in the air, and, like, the burst of energy, like, shoots out from where she's casting it, but you've dealt with this multiple times, and you're able to just sidestep her attack. That's it for her. Tracker, you're up.
Alright. Point at
aim at her with my longbow and go for another attack.
19 hits.
Damn.
That's enough to
damn.
drop her as your arrow just pierces straight through her heart and she drops. And you are now out of combat.
That's for March.
Yep. Okay. So a quick search of the room. You see that there's a bunch of like chemicals and some stuff you don't recognize in these barrels and chests and whatnot. To your surprise, there's no gold down here, but whatever is in these barrels, you get the idea that they use this to turn Marge into what he was, and you quickly dispose of it out into the hallway since you're considering sleeping here for the night. And then you find at the bottom of one of the chests under a bunch of useless rags, you find a key.
Cool.
Yep.
I'll take the key, I guess.
Okay. So you guys take a long rest here then?
Yes.
Yep.
All right, so go ahead and perform a long rest on your character sheets. That should automatically heal you in D&D Beyond, but I don't think that's going to transfer to Roll20 because why would it? So just make sure you heal your tokens in Roll20.
Got it. Oh, this is.
Oh, excuse me.
Excuse me. Okay. Cool. Cool.
All right. You guys are healed up. You will perform your long rest?
Yep.
Okay, so as you guys drift off to sleep, even though you do get a full night's rest, it's almost like a restless sleep, though. Like, you're dreaming about, unfortunately, Utsguth and what's going on, and both of you were kind of hit with this energy that you now, after falling asleep, can discern as eldritch energy. It's a long forgotten type of magic. I mean, it still exists in the world today, but it is frowned upon when eldritch magic is used, just because of the stipulations that come with it. It's very dark, very mind-bending magics that you don't see often, and the people, like the common folk, don't like this magic. But after both of you had been hit with this magic and like wounded by it, it almost is calling. You feel like the ocean is calling to you. Something in the ocean is calling to you. And you had, both of you kind of had, after waking up, kind of discussed like the restlessness, but both of you, after talking about dreaming, shared that your dreams were similar. Even though you didn't see each other, it was the same dream. And it depicted each of you on the side of a mountain overlooking a vast ocean. And that's all you can really recall. With that weirdness out of the way, you have your first key in hand. Where would you like to go? Oh, hello. Boop.
Oh.
Where would you like to go? Or is there anything your characters would like to talk about before I just thrust you back into it?
Trek, is there anything you would like to say?
No, you got anything?
No, I was going to say, in the interest of time, I I'm good on the talking portion for this.
Oh, yeah, we'll just go ahead and go into the room straight ahead of us.
All right. So, as you open that door, you find yourself in a room like this. You see, as you walk in, a sack. What's up? Oh, right.
Nothing.
The whole
Go
light
ahead.
thing. Hold on. Scroll out for me, Nico, please. Because I can see it. I'm looking at what you see on. Okay, so you do see it all. Okay, perfect. Wonderful. So this room seems to be working okay. So what you see is you see Darius on like a sacrificial table as two priestesses and a champion are hovering over him. And it looks like one of the priestesses is about to plunge a dagger straight into his chest. As you open the door, they all take notice of you and immediately draw their weapons. Right back into initiative.
Above table, really quick, DM.
Yes.
To animate dead, I probably should have done it in that hallway or in the other room that we were in, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to? Oh, both of you roll initiative. Sorry. Animate dead as a servant, though, isn't it? Or is it a skeleton companion?
It's. Yeah, I can read it to you verbatim.
I got it. Casting time 1 minute. The spell creates an undead servant. On each of your turns, you both have to mentally command a creature to make with spells. You decide what action the creature will take in order to go. Animate dead casting time. So it doesn't attack. It's basically a servant for you to fluff your pillow or to feed you food or something like that. It does not make attacks.
Probably should have read that better. Okay. Well, never mind. Okay. No worries then.
Once you get an
I got my initiative. Yes.
Yeah, because this doesn't have a stat block for it. So I don't. Well, it says you can give it a command. Yeah, let's look into this a little bit more.
And it's okay. So hold on, because I think it says creatures under your control for 24 hours, after which it stops obeying a command that you've given it. To maintain control of the creature another 24 hours, you must cast a spell.
Yes, it can attack. Okay, so it can attack. It can take the
Yeah,
attack action. So yeah, it just uses the skeleton stat block.
Okay.
All right. Let's see if I can get this to work. Did you guys? You can roll for initiative right now.
Did I
Make-
not? Did it not?
Well, make
go
sure you have
through
your
in
token.
this result. No valid token was selected. That's why.
Yeah.
My token selected. Yeah, I know. I got it. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to.
It must be lagging if you just heard me say that.
Did that work? You get my? Oh, yep. It worked.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, my internet was being weird. Okay. Of course, this is not going to be easy.
I mean, we don't have to, especially since I didn't do it while we were around the dead bodies.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to hold us up.
All right. Should be able to do it this way. Yep. Okay, that worked. So now it should say. All right, see if you can click on that token.
Yep.
All right, cool. All right, so if you hit Shift and double click and then go to character sheet, all its stuff you should be able to mess with that. So you should see like an initiative dice, its stats, its attacks. You see all that if you hit
Character
Shift
sheet,
and double
bio
click.
info.
Yep. So go ahead and hit the roll initiative, like the little dice next to the armor class.
Okay. Gotcha.
Perfect. Okay.
There we go.
All right. He is. I will say that you did it on your way over here.
Thanks.
Cool. Perfect. All right. Top of round one, Trekker, you are up as you see Darius about to be sacrificed. He is still alive and he is still human at this point.
Darius. Do I know who had the dagger over him?
Yeah, we'll say whoops, this one did.
All right. So I will go ahead and draw my bow and take aim at that one.
Okay. Are
And-
you within distance? What's your longbow distance? Oh yeah, 85
150
feet.
feet.
Yeah, you're good. 85 feet.
All right, so I'll attempt to attack.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, crit!
Wow. All right.
Dan's
Nice.
coming out with all the crits today.
I know. All right, let's see. We got 4 times 2 is 8 plus 5 is 13.
Nice. 13. All right. Although I feel like you should be doing more damage at this level, but all right. Second attack.
Sorry, I was gonna say above table real quick.
What's up? Yep.
So for the Dread Ambusher, can I use that with my extra attack? So I would have 3 attacks, or
Yes. Yep. That's the
Okay.
point of that.
no? All right, then I'll use my extra attack at that same priestess again.
Okay. 22 to hit. Yep, that hits. Nice.
Still alive.
Yep, she's still up.
Oh, all right, and then I'll use my the Dread Ambusher for my third and final attack at that one. Same
Okay.
one.
All right.
Oh.
Ooh, nope, she's at 12.
Oh. She's a
You're
what?
good. No, it hits. You're
Oh,
it hits.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, hopefully that's
That's exactly what you needed to drop her.
perfect.
Yep, so she drops the knife. She goes down like a ton of bricks. Go ahead and describe how you did that.
All right, so as I draw my third bow, my third arrow, and pull it as far back as I can, and just aim straight in between her eyes, it shoots out of my bow and smacks her right in the middle, almost splitting her skull in half.
Oh, nice. And then after that she drops to the floor, and that's it. Is there anything else you'd like to do? Movement?
I will move up 15 feet and stay there. And that'll be it for my turn.
Okay. Ignis, are you with us?
Sorry, I am. Can you hear me?
Yep, you're good. Go ahead. It's your turn.
Um, Oh, it's my turn specifically. Okay.
Correct.
Sorry, I was trying to see what the skeleton can do. So, I am. You know what? No, I'm gonna use chill touch, and I'm
Okay.
gonna aim for. I'm assuming this is a blade champion, correct? Or
I believe it's just a champion.
is a champion?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna use chill touch on the champion there.
Okay.
All right. Gonna roll. They come up.
No.
Why did it not come up?
There it goes.
There it goes. Okay, cool. Oh, it's 'cause
21 hits.
switched. Okay, so I pull out the loot and I strum a riff and aim it right at the champion, and a ghostly skeletal hand comes up and just swipes at him, and you can just see necrotic damage, or necrotic energy, sort of just like envelop him for a second for 9 damage.
Nice. Okay. Is there anything else you like to do, or movement, or anything like that?
Yeah, you know what? I will move. Right there.
Okay. I'm gonna put your skeleton right after you. For some reason, I think it's supposed to be after your movement, or after your turn. So. All right. So
Oh.
skeleton's turn.
Skeleton's turn. Did
Yep.
you move it? Because it's not moved on mine.
No, I did not move it.
Oh, okay. I'll move it then.
I changed. No. What I'm saying is I changed its initiative.
Oh.
Not its positioning. Its initiative.
I got you.
Yeah. My bad.
So I'm going to command the skeleton to move up just a hair closer.
Okay.
Here, and order it to use its short bow on the champion as well.
Okay.
Is that enough? I think that's close.
So if you click the short bow on the character sheet, it should roll for you.
Cool.
It's character sheet. 17 hits. Yeah, 17 hits.
Okay. And then how do I?
Now, if you
roll
click
for damage
attack,
first?
it'll roll the damage. Under where it says short bow.
I got you.
Perfect. Oh, nice. So right after your necrotic hand comes up and like starts to do its thing, you command your skeleton to get up there and just with the short bow, and it's distracted by your chill touch that the what's up?
No, go ahead. Sorry.
It's distracted by your chill touch, so that arrow just lands right in his midsection as he pulls it out and lets out a roar. Is that it for the skeleton?
I believe so. Let's see. Yeah, that's it.
All right. As he lets out his roar, as he climbs up this thing, that's 10 feet, that's 20 feet. So this would be 25, 30. You just see him charge at you guys. Climbs up the stone statue like it's nothing. Can't quite get to you, but he is up there now. The last remaining priestess is going to get into a more advantageous position here. Is that the right word? Advantageous?
Mm-hmm.
No, that's adventure.
Advantageous is right. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. And she is going to cast Cure Wounds on... Wait, no, Cure Wounds is touch. Ugh. right? Am I wrong here? Yes, it is touch. I am right. Okay. She is going to cast Guiding Bolt at Ignis. That's a wall. Hold on. So we'll say that's 10 feet high. That's what I gave it. So no, I'll say she can't see it from there. I'll say the wall is too much of too steep of an incline, so she cannot cast this at you. So it is Trekkers, you're up. But it also means you can't hit her from your angle either.
Can I hit her from my angle?
Nope.
Oof. All right. I will take a shot at the champion.
Okay.
Damn.
29 hits.
Nice.
God damn.
11 damage. Yeah, he's. I think he's a plus 11 to hit. So.
Ooh, nice. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're one of those supposed to.
All right, and after I hit him once, I will use my extra attack to hit him again.
Okay. But 13 doesn't hit.
Oof. Oh man, and I missed that.
So
All
did you
right,
roll a 2? Yes, you did.
Yep.
Yep. Nope. 13 doesn't hit. Your first. You describe it. You tell me what happens.
All right, so after I hit him with my first shot, I try and draw a second arrow quickly, but as I do that, I fumble it a little bit and it misses him by a few feet.
All right.
And then I will cast actually that'll be it for my turn.
Okay. Ignis, you're up.
How's he looking, DM? How's the champion?
He's a little beat up, but he's still looking pretty healthy.
Okay. All right. In that case, I will cast. I'm going to cast Mind Sliver,
Ooh.
and so you need to make a intelligence save. of
Oh, he's
16 or better.
so good at intelligence. Fail.
Fail. All right. So he fails at that. So I pull the lute out, strum a little riff, and I aim it right at his head, and a little bolt of psychic energy shoots out from the end of my lute right into his head, and he takes 7 damage.
All right. All right. He's looking pretty worse for wear.
All right. And then so that means that's that's the end of my turn.
Skelly.
And the skeleton got his short bow out, so he might as well keep using it. I'm going to command him to attack with the short bow.
Okay.
22.
Yeah, 22 hits. Yep.
Oh, let's see it. Come on, baby. That's
Nice.
7 damage. So
He's still up, but he's
skeleton-
looking pretty bad.
Yeah, he takes out he has his bow. He just pulls it back and then shoots another shot right after my mind sliver hits him. So he takes some. He's kind of disoriented still a little bit from the mind sliver, and he takes another shot. You choose where.
Anywhere. Shoulder. Done.
In his shoulder, taking some more damage.
All right. Anything else from the Skelly?
And that's nope. Actually, no, that's it.
All right, Ignis. You see the champion walk up to you, and he is going to make a spite and a claw attack against you. Bite 15, Claw 10.
What was the claw? I'm sorry.
Claw was 10. Bite was 15.
So the claw is going to miss the bite. You said bite was 15, right?
Yes.
I'm going to cast shield.
Okay. So yep, as he comes down to bite you, you do a little strumming on your lute as a force field just, and it makes the bite attack miss completely. All right, that's it for him.
So plus 5.
Priestess. What's up? So yeah,
I
you
don't
should be at
know.
19 now.
Yeah.
She's in a bonus action, or not bonus action dash, but action dash, and she's gonna make it up here. But that is her action, so she can't do anything. Trekker, you're up.
All right, I will. Let me see here. Do I have a clear shot at the priestess from here?
Yep. I
Alright.
will give it to you.
So yeah, I'll move right here and then take a shot at her with my longbow.
Okay, let's see it. Nice, that's a
Not
hit.
Nice.
Okay, oh yeah, you miss.
Oh, 8 damage.
Looks like it took a nice chunk of her out.
And then I will extra attack again.
Okay.
Longbow.
Oh my goodness, excuse me. That's a hit.
And another 8 damage. Wow.
Wow, nice.
And then let me see. That'll be it for my turn.
Okay. Ignis, you're up. Oh wait, Trekker, do you want to describe how that happened?
As I run up behind the champion here, I think I catch both of them off guard as they're thinking I'm attacking the champion. But then I turn to the priestess and fire off 2 arrows in quick succession, and one hits her on her right shoulder and pushes her back a bit, and the other one hits her on the left and pushes her back as well.
All right, I like it. Ignis, you're up. Ignis?
Sorry about that. All right. So all right. I'm going to try to capitalize on Trekker's little distraction here, and I'm also going to take a shot at the priestess.
Okay.
With Toll of the Dead.
Okay.
So she's got to make a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. DC what?
16 or better.
She's 17. She passed.
Damn. So I go to point at her, and I'm just like, yeah, I guess not.
Just her ugly face is like, I'm a fish. Is that it from you, Ignis?
Yes, that'll be it for me.
Okay, Skelly Boy.
The skeleton, he is. You know what? Yeah, no, I am going to. Oh, is this freezing up on me again? 1 second.
You're good. There's a few things that I don't feel like is working.
Okay, so he's going to take a shot at the champion with the short bow. Or I'm going
Okay.
to command him to take a shot at the champion with the short bow.
Okay.
10?
10 misses.
10 misses. So he takes a shot. He's a little distracted. Maybe he kind of looks at the priestess. He just looked where I was trying to point at. He thought I meant her, and he just kind of like lets go of the arrow, and it just like whizzes past the champion. Actually, it comes up a little short. He didn't have like a full draw on it, so it just went right at his feet.
Okay.
And that's Scully's turn.
All right. Champion's turn. He is going to make 2 claw attacks, one at Ignis and one at Trekker. So he's going to quickly swing at both of you. First one will be for Ignis. 12 does not hit. And 20 against Trekker. Not natural 20.
That hits.
For 9 slashing damage. As you see him like swipe really hard at Ignis, Ignis is nimble enough to dodge out of the way. As what you didn't notice is that he is whirling around and catches you off guard and scratches you straight across your chest. But yeah, and then it is the priestess's turn, and she is going to come up to you, Trekker, and she is going to use her bow staff, and she's going to kind of clonk you on the head for a 22 to hit.
Absolutely.
4 damage. So she comes up to you, and she has her little gnarled staff, and she walks up and smacks you in the face with her staff. As you're just recovering from the slash attack from the champion. But that's all she's going to do, so Trekker, you're up.
Alright, and seeing that, I will switch to use half my movement to switch to my short swords.
Okay.
And I will attack her with my short sword.
Alright.
Let's see.
16 hits. All right.
7 damage.
Nice.
And then extra attack, short sword again.
Oh, nope.
Oh
That's
no.
critical miss.
Fuck.
Roll me a d6.
A d6. All
Yep.
right, let's see.
Don't roll a 1.
Oh!
Yes.
Dang.
Oh no.
So, as you make your second attack, she just looking at her this close, because this is the first time you've seen the priestess up close and personal with you. You do land that first attack, but like she mutters something in a language you don't quite understand, which throws off your balance with your second attack, and you completely flub the attack, and unfortunately your weapon slips from your hand. So you no longer have 2 short swords in your hand. You have 1.
Ooh, just 1.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh. Alright, so I would not be able to use 2 weapon fighting, right?
I'll allow it just because that's flavor. So.
Alright. So I will use 2 weapon fighting and attempt to attack her again.
Okay. Another critical miss. 13 hits.
Nice.
5 damage.
5
That is
damage.
enough to drop her after all that.
Nice.
You want to go ahead and tell us how you did that?
Alright, and as I drop my knife when she throws me off, I kind of double down and crouch over and catch it as it's falling, and then from a knelt down position, I'll spring up and slash her upwards and kill her.
All right. Anything else from you? Movement or anything?
That's it for my turn.
Okay. Ignis, you are up.
How's the champion looking, DM?
Pretty hurt. I wouldn't say he's hanging on by a thread, but he's close.
Give me a second. All right. We're gonna go for Toll of the Dead.
Okay.
Give me a wisdom save, 16 or higher.
Wisdom save 16. Fail.
Sweet. So I'm gonna point at him, and then you're just gonna hear a loud gong. It's gonna ring out, and he's already taken damage. So excellent. Takes. So necrotic energy just surrounds him and just starts working its way into him, and he takes 11 damage from necrotic damage from the necrotic energy.
Excellent. All right. Anything else for you?
Nothing from me, no.
All right. Skelly's turn.
All right, so I'm going to command the skeleton to move up and switch to his short sword. And he is going to take a swipe at the champion.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
No,
5.
he's not.
Guess not. So he's just going to pull out the sword and go to attack, but he just kind of whiffs it and misses it. Kind of unbalanced because the sword's a little heavy. He's a skeleton.
Whiffy Missy.
Yeah.
All right. Champion's turn. He is going to make 2 claw attacks. One against Ignis and one against Trekker. Ignis first. They both hit. They're both in the 20s.
Oof. Okay.
All right, so Ignis will do your damage first. That's going to be a 7. And Trekker, yours is a 7 as well. As he's just starting to claw his way, just frantically clawing at you both because he's hanging on by a thread. That's all he's going to do. Trekker, you're up.
All right, and I will attack him with my short sword.
Okay.
$18 to hit.
18 hits. Yeah, sorry, it's a little lagging.
Uh-oh.
Very good.
6 damage. That is enough to drop him.
Nice.
And that is out of combat. And as that body drops, you just hear
Oh, wow.
Darius. You look over at him and he's screaming, "Get me out of here!" You see he is chained, his ankles and his wrists to this slab. As you walk down the stairs, you also notice that there's a large chest in the back of the room. What are you guys doing?
We will untie Darius and get him off of the sacrificial table.
Okay.
Sacrificing table.
Yeah, as you before you go down there, you loot the priestess. She has both keys on her, or 2 keys on her. One undoes the chains that are around Darius's ankles and his wrists, and the other key looks similar to the first key that you had found. He looks back at the chest. He's like, they kept threatening to open that chest on me. I don't know exactly what it means, but I'd be wary if you open it. And thank you. I'm so glad that this whole damn place hasn't consumed you with whatever is going on here. Do you think these fish people are the residents of Utskuth?
That's got to be the only explanation I can come up with, because they can breathe the air and they can breathe underwater. So I'm assuming that they probably during the day are just the citizens, and at night they turn into these damn fish creatures.
I don't want to stick around here any longer than I have to. He picks up. He goes to like the corner of the room where his gear has been stashed, and he suits up, grabs his longsword and his shield, and he says, "I will go to the ladder and meet you there when you're done doing whatever it is you're doing down here. And we're getting the hell out of here as soon as you're done."
Easy enough. All right, Ignis, the chest. What do you want to do about it?
Well, I'm tempted to open it, but if they were threatening him with it, I still want to open it.
Oh man.
I can understand if you don't want to, and if you want to get out of here, then by all means. But I want to open it.
Well, whatever's in there, I'll stand by. Give you a hand if you need it.
Okay. Where's this chest, DM? It's in the-
Right here. We'll say it's right here. Can you see the ping or no? Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, there it goes. There it goes. Okay. All right.
Can I investigate? Can I? Oh, you know what? Shoot, we're out of combat. I would have. It's up to 10 minutes. Okay, I'm just. Can I cast detect magic on it?
Sure.
Just had the thing. Where is it? Detect magic. Presence of magic within 30 feet of you. You can sense this and blah blah blah. Oh, wait, hold on. 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt. Before I cast this, does it look like there is 3 feet of wood, thin sheet of lead, 1 inch of common metal, or is blocked by 1 foot of stone on this?
No. Mm-mm.
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna cast detect magic on it.
Okay, so at this point, Darius has left. 10 minutes pass, and you see that same like dark magic that these creatures have been using this whole time. So you kind of get from your dream that you had simultaneous with Trekker that this is some sort of eldritch magic that's attached to this chest.
Trek. I'm getting the same vibe off of this thing as some of these goons we've been dealing with. And
I believe your skeleton goes away too, because I believe animate dead is it concentration? Or no? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your role play. My fault.
Very good.
I can look. Go ahead.
No, it's not concentration.
Okay, good. Then he's there.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Where was I at? Oh, I'm getting the same vibe off of this thing as some of these other things, like the magic they were casting seems very similar. And I don't know, I'm getting a strange feeling from it, from what we were dreaming earlier.
This whole place is riddled with this shit, man.
You know what? I'm gonna move back, and then I'm gonna command my skeleton to open it.
Okay. Trekker, would you like to put yourself somewhere as well?
I will, move back a bit here.
Okay. All right. So the skeleton opens the chest, and what you see actually, what happens is the chest opens, and it's almost as if he has opened another dimension as he gets sucked in. Both of you roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, fuck.
Oof.
Oh no.
Ignis?
Oh no.
So, you kind of get mesmerized by what's in this chest. It is an image of like an underwater city, buildings upside down and sideways, and your skeleton just gets obliterated as it gets sucked into this chest. And before you know it, you guys are slowly getting sucked into the chest as well. And unfortunately, you don't have very good footing to stand on. You are, until you get to about here. I'm gonna put your guys' tokens to about here. You brace yourselves against the wall. Give me a strength save, or do acrobatics. Do acrobatics or athletics.
Oh,
Whichever
Sorry,
one's higher.
I changed my mind. Yeah, whichever one's higher, acrobatics or athletics.
It says disadvantage when not proficient with armor worn
man.
studded leather. So because I'm wearing studded leather, should I do it at disadvantage instead of normal roll?
You can do it normal roll because just do normal roll.
Oh,
Okay. So what you see now is this city, this image that's being projected. You can tell that this is like a portal to this whatever world this is or whatever land this is, and these pillars seem to be floating in the sea or in the ocean. Hard to tell, but what you notice is that there's just darkness everywhere. Ignis, you hold firm with your grip against the wall, but you see Trekker get pulled 5 more feet towards the chest. And as that happens, you also hear screaming coming down the hallway as you see Darius just getting sucked into this as he disappears into the chest.
Fuck.
Yep. And as that happens, 8 yellow eyes appear in the darkness, and you see Darius disappear.
oh shit!
And you hear whispers coming from the chest. And again, you can't really make out what it's saying, but you get the sense that it wants you to jump in this chest. Both of you roll me athletics or acrobatics or athletics. Trekker, you're a straight roll. Ignis, give me advantage. Okay. All right. So, as this force just continues to like draw you in with this powerful wind or whatever, you guys find your footing against this wall and you're able to hold firm. But now the yellow eyes seem to have gotten closer as you see an outstretched, like fishy arm coming, like reaching up for the chest. And then, so basically, it looks like he's trying. This entity is trying to come through the chest from whatever realm you're looking at. Ignis, with that roll, and since you're so steadfast, you're confident enough to get right up next to it and slam the lid shut before anything happens.
Oh shit!
Trekker, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh.
Oh, fingers crossed.
10. Okay. So you, for some reason, you get the sense. No, not even. You could tell that whatever this language is, or whatever this being was that was speaking to you, was telling you to jump in the chest. It wanted you in there, you and Ignis, to jump in and join it in whatever realm that you were looking at. But Ignis and you were able to fight it off, and you have closed the veil for now. But with that being said, we are out of time and out of beer.
No.
Dun, dun, dun. It's
So
a
I guess,
full-blown campaign.
I guess, yeah, really.
Woo-wee.
I guess join us next week where we'll finish this off. Hopefully,
Unless it's a four-parter.
a few
Oh, boy.
a few things on my end as a DM to my players and to you all listening out there. I say a one shot, and I feel like if this was in person and there wasn't all this technology and whatnot, I fully believe the three of us could have busted this out in person in one night. We are restrained by our time because it is late, and I mean, it is Friday, but you know, unfortunately, my co-hosts here have work in the morning, so we don't want to go too late. So sorry this has dragged out to 3 episodes, but I hope you guys are enjoying it. I'm sorry I'm kind of hogging up all the episodes. But
No, dude. By all means. Like, I'm having a great time, honestly.
Okay, well. Yeah, I was going to say, do you guys have any final thoughts on this right now? Or I shouldn't say final thoughts because it's not over yet, but any thoughts on any comments you guys want to make on it?
I'm other than just saying that I'm like really enjoying this right now. Even though we've been mostly in combat this whole episode, the little bit of like role playing that we've been able to do has been fun. Obviously this whole last like 5-10 minutes or whatever was due to my own choice, but it kind of goes right along in line with my character for the most part in terms of his alignment. And yeah, I'm having a blast. What about you, Trek or Dan?
Oh yeah, I'm having a great time, man. I just hope you guys listening are enjoying this as much as we are, or at least half as much as we are. Because I mean, I could do this every week, but but no, yeah. Thanks for joining us, and yeah, hope you guys are enjoying this, and hopefully next week we'll be able to wrap this up here and
Let's
get out
not
of this
hold our
live.
Yeah, let's. I guess with that, thanks for joining us this Friday night for another continuation of our little D&D 3-shot. I guess we'll call it. I mean, I guess we can't call it anything until it's done. But hopefully you guys join us next week, and this is entertaining enough for you. And we will catch you then. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Uh-huh.
How long I've been waiting for this.